All right, what's up? This is a special episode of You Know What Dude from wherever the fuck in Timonium. Shittiest name ever. Magooby's Comedy Club on the road. I promise you fuckers that I'm going to start doing these on the road, getting comics you don't get a chance to hear, and people you don't get to hear who don't live in New York. This could go horribly wrong. I don't think it is. I think we were actually talking before the show, and it was pretty spicy. Spirited. I said spicy because he's Indian.
Because of Umar. Umar Khan. That's
so
me.
let's go around the room counterclockwise and introduce yourself to everybody. You first.
I'm Umar Khan.
Great fucking Star Trek name.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
I'm not Indian. I'm Pakistani.
Yeah, I know, but for my fans, you're Indian.
Okay.
I want them to.
For my core audience.
There's not a lot of nuance.
I want them to give you a shot.
Okay.
Right. Don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah, I got a couple black guys on. You're Indian on this one. Okay?
Okay.
I can't overload them. 2 black guys and a Pakistani. What the fuck?
Right.
And a liberal. All right, who's next?
I'm not a comic.
You're not a comic, but
I love comics, and I kind of do some things for them. My name is Brian.
Yeah.
But most people on Twitter or wherever, Instagram, may know me as the comedy artwork guy.
Yes, comedy artwork, which is one of my favorite artists. Everybody knows on my show, I love art. I love artists. I love comic book artists. I love especially artists who are into comedy. And your stuff, your art has caught my eye for a little bit. I always loved it. You finally did one for my tour with me and Stavros.
Yeah.
From, I don't know
That was just a sketch. I need to finish it up, but yeah.
God, I love it.
The Incredibles was awesome.
The Incredibles. It was great. And I kind of want to get into that after we introduce everybody because I find it fascinating when two things mix, you know?
Yeah.
Like when rock and roll mix with comedy or art mixed with comedy. I hate when spoken word mixed with comedy. I literally want to fucking throw up in my shoe. All right, who do we got next?
My name is Valance Michael.
Jesus Christ, you're so hot.
Thank you.
No, your microphone is really loud. God, you got that deep voice, dude.
Just today.
Yeah. Oh, really? Just today.
Are you putting it on for the podcast?
Yeah. This is my.
Really? You're
It's
putting
my
it on-
smooth jazz voice. It's the bass man.
Jazz a white thing?
Not at all.
I thought smooth jazz was the shitty jazz.
Yeah, I thought that's
Yeah.
what the white people
There's
do.
no
like Kenny
lyrics.
G.
There's
That's
just
because people
music.
associate it with Kenny G. Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
He's
There's
appropriated
That's the
it.
only smooth jazz guy I know.
That's all. Okay, got you. Okay.
Well, what's
That
your name, dude?
Valance Michael
Valance. Valance Michael what? What's your
Presley.
middle-
Valance Michael Presley.
Why don't you go with the whole thing?
All right, dude. I didn't want you to be like, fucking say a paragraph to describe yourself. All right, Valance Michael Presley.
I mean, it's such a great name. You have Valance. Yo, what's up? Give it up for Valance Michael Presley. That sounds cool as shit. That's what every black guy's been trying to create. Earthquake, thunder. You guys have been trying to get that type of name
Is there?
for so long. I mean, that Valance Michael, and you could just say Valance.
It's sexy.
You could just chop it off and go, yo, give it up for Valance.
Valance the comedian.
You got to put the
ever think
DA
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all.
Why?
or low valence.
Lil Valance.
Lil
LOL, crying emoji, laughing emoji.
It's
That
like-
should be your name.
That's the whole
What was
name.
I before comedy? Valance the black guy. Like, Valance the comedian.
Did you really have that? No.
No.
Everyone in
Well,
Baltimore has those.
you're a big boy. You're a big kid, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, what do you do? But you're a nerd, too, which is funny.
I heard that a lot.
You're a fucking nerd, and you're a big kid.
Yeah.
You can really hurt somebody. I can see it by
anomaly.
your
Yeah, yeah.
shoulder blades, right?
Yeah, I'm not a fighter at all. Man.
Yeah, but you are weird.
I'm a good pusher. I push the shit out of you.
That's all it takes, man.
It is. I'll push up against a wall somewhere, man.
Absolutely.
I love a nice push fight. Fuck you, no, fuck you,
Absolutely.
no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just different inflections of fuck you. No, fuck
You. Right.
fuck you.
Take the high note.
Hopefully someone comes to break it up.
I know
Harmonize.
Valance pushes people and then he starts looking around hoping a bouncer comes to pull
Like,
him
please come
apart.
break this up. I don't want to go any further. That's all I got.
He does a great Biggie impression, too.
Oh, let me hear it.
Oh, I'm not nasally today. Oh,
Dude, that sounds like me jerking off. I can do that. It's me like eating donuts and coming. How does it go?
oh,
Do you have to do the at the beginning?
Yeah, you
Oh, it's
can't
like
even
it's the
start
segue,
talking without
right.
going.
Okay, good.
I like green juice
All right, let's get
on
back to
on a
let's get-
Saturday night.
Let's move on.
Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. He set you up.
He
set
did. He
you up.
I
did.
did. I'm sorry.
for
man.
failure.
All right, let's go.
What's
It
Let's
was
up,
go.
going
guys?
so well.
I'm Jason Weems, born and raised Baltimore, Maryland, and yeah,
You're proud of that.
I am very
Good,
proud of
man.
it. Yeah,
I like that. I like when people are proud of where they come from.
Absolutely.
Most comics are like, dude, I got to get out of here.
Oh no. Mhm.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Things are good.
And of course, we have Stavros Halkias,
Hello, everyone.
who's my little baby boy, my buddy.
I know the tour. I'm sad the tour's ending, Bob.
Well, not for me.
yeah. You and Valance are gonna
Your,
keep.
your portion.
Absolutely.
Tim Dillon's rearing up.
All right. If you want to listen about, you want to hear about the Illuminati all day, that's fine.
I do. I'd let him. Better than hearing about your fucking Bernie Sanders horse shit. People, you have to respect everybody. The victims are the victims, dude.
I'm all right now. Trump won. I'm done with liberalism. I
Are
don't
you-
want. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. I was gonna say you're on full more dates.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I've had a change of thought, and I
That would
don't
make me
think women
so-
should have rights.
Here's the deal: if I was doing like a huge arena tour,
Mhm.
I would literally put the money in front of you to give up your values. I would literally, I would give you that option.
How much?
It would have. I don't know. We'd have to negotiate, but you'd have to wear a Trump shirt or hat.
Okay. The hats are pretty
Um,
funny.
No, but you'd have to wear it in pride. Like you'd
Right,
walk up
right,
with a
right, right.
flag.
Mhm.
You'd walk up with a flag, and your opening joke would be like, "Yeah, we won. Fuck you. Deal
Lock
with it."
her up. Lock her up.
So there's a lot of guys on the show today. Let's try not to talk over each other. It always happens, but you guys seem to be all right. Anyways, we're here in Baltimore. This club is fucking ridiculous in the light.
Yeah.
It's beautiful in the light.
Mm-hmm.
At night, when people don't show up, it's awful. But listen, it just becomes a shitty open micer. But no, this is one of my favorite clubs to play.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. When I remember first coming here, I was like, "What the fuck did I get myself into?" You know. But it's become one of my favorite clubs to play.
Because it
But
used to be
I-
a dinner theater, right?
It used to be a dinner theater, but I've always get anxiety coming here because of the stage is very high.
Right.
It's a big stage, and the laughter goes up
Yeah.
and goes away, so you never really can tell.
How you doing?
So you have to psychologically have to kind of gauge yourself and readjust your expectations in your head and know that okay, I'm looking at them, they're laughing.
Right.
Not that because when I'm at the cellar. Dude, there's a rhythm you get into when that fucking ceiling's low and that shit's popping. It's like you're in that groove.
Right.
And you know when to go, when not to go. When the laughs go up, you're almost like, did you guys get that? You're
Yeah.
like, I'm seeing you laugh, but I'm
Yeah.
not hearing it the way I'm used to hearing it.
Your timing's
that
off.
pop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I do. I love this. I love this room. And it's always a mixed crowd. I always get a table of black people that have no idea who I am.
But they're laughing their asses
But when they
off,
leave,
right?
they're like, "You were real funny." Man.
You a funny motherfucker.
Oh,
Oh, now
you
you
funny motherfucker. Oh.
What we were talking about that before is that I really believe that black people have the best sense of humor. They've been through so much tragedy.
Absolutely.
They've been through so much. Because we were talking about this, the clip of the teacher, right?
Yeah.
What explain that?
There was a Baltimore City teacher. She was a South African, a white South
Oh,
African.
You have to say that.
Gotta put
Yeah,
that in there.
a
Yeah.
white South African. She got mad at her students. They were like not listening to her.
Can you not say white like it's a bad thing, like you're saying the N word? Because I'm white and I'm actually proud.
Hey, she
I'm,
was a
I'm proud
W,
to be
guys.
white.
She
Not
was-
that proud, but proud. I don't want to raise my hand proud. But I'll
What do
keep
you-
my hand.
She was an Aryan South African.
Yeah, he's the way he said what. She was
She
white.
was. She was a white.
She was sent here to make America great again, and
No, she was she was a teacher.
she was a teacher. Her kids weren't listening, and she yelled. She yelled something like, "If you guys don't come to school, you don't listen, you're gonna end up another."
Do you want to say it?
Yeah, some of these guys say it.
Can you,
Nigger.
Valance?
You're gonna
The
end up
N-word.
another,
Well, what if I said
another nigger shot, something
Yeah,
like that?
sure.
Yeah, you're gonna end up
something like
another-
that.
You're gonna end
Along
up
those
another
terms.
nigger shot.
I just can't
punk
say
ass.
it because I'm developing a TV show, and I don't want this.
Oh, right.
I don't want them to take this out of context.
Absolutely.
No, in this day, they'd be like, they play that clip.
Well, Bobby,
Bobby,
I was taping earlier.
Yeah, development
so
wants to see you.
And then they edited the clip of how walking about him walking out with like a Trump shirt on.
It's just bad.
Well, here's what happened. The teacher lost it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She lost it. It's a rough school. The kids weren't listening, and she lost control. And when you sometimes you think to get, because I work with juveniles, and look, they don't listen sometimes. I was a juvenile, and if you showed any weakness at all,
Oh, yeah.
fuck, you're done.
Yeah.
And she showed weakness by she pushed it, and you listen to me or what?
Right.
Oh, what? And they said or what?
Yeah.
And she had no or what,
No.
She had no out, so
except for the N word.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. She
Yeah,
thought,
yeah.
She said, "Get out." Nobody left.
Nobody
It's
left.
like, come
Right.
on.
But she exactly. So she thought she was going to shock him.
Right.
Did she? No, you think that's what I think?
No, I
she
think-
just.
Who's talking? Oh, you.
I think she just lost it. Like you can tell that she was like just
Hit a
fucking
threshold.
going nuts, and she was in a rage.
Think about what
No,
she said.
I think she was coming from a good place where she just like, I don't want you kids to be another nigger shot in the corner.
No, I
That's
agree.
how I took it.
I agree.
Right.
because
She just said it.
It was with love.
Chilly.
A positive
Yeah, it was with
bomb.
love.
It was absolutely.
Hey, but what's a different way of saying that?
A
Don't be
different,
a
like
statistic, black
like a
kid.
more PC way of
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that.
You're going to end up another African American in the grave.
You're going to end up like your forefathers.
Your forefathers, right?
No, your
Yeah, you're gonna end up like your father.
No, your
and your father's
forefather.
father.
Right.
Your father's
your
father's father.
right.
No, your brother's father.
Yeah, yeah. Don't end up
You
like
might know him
Jimmy.
as Lamarcus.
Jimmy.
Just Jimmy.
I like Jimmy back. Marcus was two.
It was two over the top. You were reaching at that point.
I was gonna go Marcus. I didn't think it was enough. I added the last minute.
Yeah. Aquarius. Who the fuck is Aquarius?
I was like a black guy named Scott. I think
Right.
it's just funnier.
Can't trust him, man. He's a DA agent. You got to tear his shirt over. Motherfucker's wearing a wire, man. Scott, really? Who the fuck you working for?
The whites.
BGE. BGE.
Check your gas meter.
Oh my God. So anyways, this lady snaps. She loses it.
Mm-hmm.
She says that and
Lost her job.
Lost her job.
Not
Now-
only her job, her teaching license.
But right after, this is why even the black kids, when she said it, they laughed.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you understand? White kids would have been like, "Oh my God!" Black kids were like, "What the fuck did you just say?" It's like I remember watching Star Wars, the latest one, and when Han Solo got killed, only black people in the audience went, "Ha! That's what you get. You should have kissed Leia instead of giving her a hug, you piece of shit." It's like there's sense of humor. Black people have such great senses of humor, man. If it's funny, they're laughing.
It doesn't matter.
Because
Right.
we seen worse. Like, you could say some funny shit that's fucked up, but there's nothing more fucked up than our actual lives
Right.
sometimes. So it's like,
Right.
I'm going to laugh at whatever goofy shit you can come up
Yeah.
with.
Like
Right.
Valance. Remember that
Yeah.
thing that happened? You have that show. It's called
Oh, unarmed comedy?
Unarmed Comedy. Because the premise
All
of the
jokes
show
matter.
is you can't use any. You can't use material. You have to come up with all new stuff. So it's
Right.
called Unarmed Comedy. And the poster was a black guy with his hands
with his
up.
hands
Isn't that called improv?
Yeah, pretty much.
I love that you
Some
just
people-
reinvented
Yeah, I just
improv.
reinvented
It's called crowd work, and
It's
it's done
actually,
on CISO
it's
by
actually
Jay.
what an open mic should be, but nobody does it.
Do you
Whatever.
really think that?
What?
That an open mic should be just improvisation?
No. It should be
Improvisation?
something. It should come from somewhere, but, it
But
shouldn't be just
I'm
your
not.
prepared shit.
I posed that question to you in an aggressive way. Just my nature. I really do have to work on my tone. It sucks. I have shit tone. I know tone is there, but I grew up with that. That's a Boston tone. It's like,
Absolutely.
oh, fuck yourself. What are you doing? You want ice cream or not, asshole?
Right. Fuck yourself,
Why are you being an
pastor.
asshole? I'm asking if you want ice cream. I'm buying you ice cream, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, I mean that's an interesting thing that you say that. Not
But
to
no,
get too off topic, but
I don't care.
it's interesting that I I don't care that you don't care. Are you too used to being in the fucking teacher's office, the little den you guys have?
Teacher's lounge.
Teacher's lounge, yeah. Yeah.
They have Shasta Colas back there.
That's the cold.
That's interesting though, because open mic probably should be a place up where you just make shit
Yeah,
up.
make shit up.
Well, not make it up, but have a premise that you've never done
Right.
and fuck with it.
Yeah.
And bomb and work through it, or succeed.
It's a better way to learn. Especially, you go to fucking open mics and it's just mostly comics anyway. You're going to do your fucking act in front of
Right.
the people that already seen it. So
It
it's just like
depends,
take that
man.
opportunity to
Probably-
just.
I think you should probably do new stuff. You know what I mean? I think it should be
Yeah.
like new jokes that you haven't tried. I think you should come prepared because if you're doing crowd work, what are you doing? Like, imagine if we're at an open mic, it's all your friends. Like, hey,
Yeah.
It's not
Umar,
working
you
well.
nice sweater, you fucking
Yeah.
bitch. You
But
know what I
then
mean?
it just
It's
becomes
like,
a circle jerk. Like
exactly, yeah.
But I don't know, like when I go to DC and do a mic, like go to a place like Big Hunt, and it's called an open mic, but it's pre-booked.
right.
There's
it's a good
like
show.
60, 70, sometimes 80, 100 people in the audience. I'm not gonna
You're not trying to tank.
I'm not gonna fucking go up and do new material
But
and
why?
bomb. I just
Well,
want to
let me
go.
ask you a question though.
But that's not an open mic, though.
Can I tell you
It
something?
is an open. It's booked as an
it's-
open mic.
Yeah, but it's not an open mic. You're making it a showcase because you're doing your best shit that you know works.
right.
So if you're going up at an open mic, which should be a safe place, and you're training the audience that this is where we do new shit, and bombing is okay, and if you come to the show, you're going to see people not do well. You're going to see people come. You're going to experience magic, new shit happening in front of you. You train the audience for that. But most audiences, when you have a club and you start filling it, you want to make that money.
Yeah.
Right.
And you start. Now that's a paid gig. You probably get a couple bucks. The guy who runs it gets money, and now you want to make it a good gig. It's not an open mic anymore. It's a fucking show. It's an actual show. That's what open mics. And I don't think I'm not the one that I don't believe in going up totally and just making shit up because that can be an unhealthy habit. Because when your crowd work becomes better than your jokes,
Right.
Yeah.
you're fucked.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to be everybody's going to love you, always going to kill, but you're going to you can be fucked. You can be stuck in that.
And you can almost be two different comics. You
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
It's
I had that
totally
problem.
different from
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
jokes. Than
Yeah.
Your crowd
You
work.
had that
I
problem
have that problem.
now?
Yeah. because
Really?
I got into a point, so my kids were born in 2011 and then 2013. And it was one of these situations where once they were born, I wasn't going out as much because I wanted to be home with them.
Right.
But I was still accepting paid work. But I wouldn't want to go back to a club that I'd been at and do the same hour.
Right.
So I would go up and start riffing. And it was
Yeah.
smashing so hard
Right.
that once I would try to transition back into an actual joke,
Your jokes couldn't.
it would be such a drop off.
Yeah.
So like even Stav, and they can say, I'll go up and do an hour now.
Yeah.
And I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, when you headlined my show, you just talked shit the whole
Right.
hour.
And
The
it's-
whole hour
yeah,
you
yeah.
did crowd work.
Yeah,
It was
Jason's funny as
insane.
shit, by the way.
But
For
so
people who don't know
funny.
Jason, you should check him
Thank
out.
you, man.
But now, see, that's a hard thing to get into because now, how do you transition? Because
Right.
that happened to me too a long time ago, where I can dip into that crowd.
And stay there.
I can dip in there and stay there.
Mhm.
You bang you, and I had a way I could tie it all together.
Gotcha.
And the whole show.
Oh, for
and
sure.
That's a show. And then you walk out there like that was and like even your fans are like, dude, what the fuck?
It's like it was
And
tailor made.
Yeah, but I don't know. Is that bad? Is that because I think in the business there's no place for it.
There's no
You'll
place.
never make money off of it, and even later as it goes,
Mhm.
club owners are going to be like, "Look, man, because what if it doesn't go good? You can't. You have no options."
Right. And it's one of these things where like I have stuff to dive back into, but the energy just never
Right,
matches up.
right,
It
right.
might be one or two jokes that hit as hard as that, but I mean, since it's like in real time,
Yeah.
and I'm saying it for the first time, so it's
Right.
funny as shit to me.
Yeah.
And
Right.
they're feeling that energy from me,
Yeah.
so everybody's in that space, and it's just like it's
That's
that
a
magic.
tough one.
Yeah.
Because it's like you have to make that decision. Who am I going to be?
Mhm.
Like, what type of comic am I going to be?
Absolutely.
And are you going to be the guy who does crowd work? I'm telling you right now, people might come up to you. That was great, and oh, you did my whole show. But people are going to be like, fuck him, because they know comics know how hard it is to come up with a joke,
Yeah.
and then to come up with a joke that kills, and then
It's
to come up
even-
with a
yeah.
20 and then a half and an hour that is fucking killing on jokes on your and then you
Absolutely.
go up and go, "What's up, motherfucker?" And
Yeah.
oh, nice shirt. And then and then you just
Yeah, that
fucking
shirt is
annihilate it.
tight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Oh, absolutely.
this is a tough spot to be in.
It is.
I used to tell him I had to go back and learn how to tell a joke.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I found a way to make where they don't know if I'm fucking around, when I'm fucking off, when I'm dipping in, and when it's a joke, and when I made it up.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
It
maybe
starts to
that's
get seamless. Yeah.
Maybe seamless. Maybe that's what you got to do.
Right.
And that is going to that open mic and sitting in your jokes.
Oh, for sure.
And
Which I do.
keeping your
Yeah.
fucking mouth shut.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's times when I force myself to not touch the crowd.
Yeah. You should do that.
And if it sucks, it just does.
Yeah.
But then I'll make a joke about how bad it went.
Right.
And then that pops.
Yeah.
And then sometimes that somehow turns into an actual joke.
It's
Right.
amazing how that always works.
Yeah.
Acknowledging you just fail a little
Well,
bit.
it's psychological shit, man. It's you just telling. They're sitting there going, "Oh boy," and you go, "I suck a dick, huh? That one sucked." And they're
We all
like, "Oh,
felt
thank
it,
you
yeah.
so much."
Right. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that's the essence of what we do.
Yeah.
Providing relief.
Is we're telling them what they think but can't say.
Absolutely.
And we're saying it for them,
Yeah.
at our expense sometimes. You know. So, anyways, go back to this lady. You say she should be fired.
I mean, I think if you are a parent and you send your kids to
I am a parent,
Are you a parent in Baltimore City? And
but I'm a parent. I have the luxury of having a lower
child.
school or
Right.
the best school in the country.
Yeah.
Literally here and here, a couple blocks away from each other. So I have to make that decision soon.
Yeah, but Baltimore City schools are just way different.
Is it really?
Oh,
Yeah, I work in the school system.
My
Like
brother-
it's intense and it's really bad.
The first day my brother went to middle school, he's a fifth grader basically. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
summer. He's come back from Greece, and some kid.
You always got to get grease in there.
And some kid, he's nice and tan. Some kid would like fail. You know, it was Southeast Middle at the time. Some kid was like 17 years old, but still in 8th grade. Just followed him to the bathroom and was like, "Hey, yo, I like your pants." And he was like, "Thank you." He was like, "Give me your pants." And then my brother had to run. Some guy tried to rob him of his pants in his first day of middle school.
Another kid?
Yeah, another kid who was 17, but he was like a remedial.
But he couldn't even fit the pants, right?
Yeah, he just wanted to steal. And another person got stabbed for Pokemon cards at that
Right.
same
No, I
middle
can
school.
see
Dude,
that.
I had to. A teacher brought a kid to my office, and I had to counsel him. I was like, "Yeah, what did he do?" And he was like, "Yeah, he just keeps calling kids faggots." A second grader.
pretty
Yeah,
good
but was
bit.
he
And
in a
then
room
like-
full of? Was he like a knitting class with all men?
Good word economy.
yeah, he was in a knitting class.
I have
So then I'm talking to him. I'm like, "Hey, so come on, man, what's going on?" Like,
Yeah.
And I was like, Why are you calling this kid a faggot? He's like, because he keeps cussing. Like that was his basis.
Is he swearing?
Sweet.
Yeah, and he doesn't like when people because his parents
sweet.
taught him not to swear, but because
By
he
calling him a
hears his
faggot.
parents call everyone faggots all the time, he
It's not his
doesn't
parents,
think
his
it's
dad.
safe.
It's the moms don't go. Moms don't go. Look at that fag.
Yeah, they do. I hear it
My
in
mom
my
does.
school.
All right, well,
Oh,
the
yeah.
joke would be the literal fucking analysis in the pie chart you have, you cunt, would be they do it here in the school. But go ahead, you do your thing, I'll do my thing.
They've been fighting all day.
All day.
but you know that season of The Wire that really
Four.
dove into the school system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so my teacher Edward Burns is a writer on that show,
Okay,
was a writer on that show, and he was my teacher when I was in middle school.
Right.
So a lot of the shit he wrote in there
Was coming.
really fucking happened.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Like there was a scene where this girl got her cheeks sliced,
Yep.
Jesus.
and I was in.
Was she doing
The
a
school
Joker
at that
costume?
time.
Was it a really realistic Joker costume?
Joker wasn't
Hang
even
on,
that great.
hang on one second. Let that die. I don't have the.
There's
bomb.
no bomb bandana.
Oh no, we have it. Here's a hat. Put the hat on. So
Trying to put a little levity into these stories, but it's fine.
you tried to joke
I
and it
liked
bombed.
it.
You fucking
Thank you.
I liked it.
Of course
Next
you
time,
did.
laugh.
You fucking artisanal comic.
I like he hasn't even seen my comedy, but he gets it. Just
Yeah, he's
spot on.
absolutely
Yeah.
right.
Listen, here's
You're
the
the
deal.
cheese board of comedy. You're the prosciutto of comedy.
I'm the Lunchables of comedy.
Here's the deal. Shut your face. You try to joke. And just because your friends are here, I'm not letting you get away with it. Because my fans are listening, okay? What's up?
I don't know.
Keep talking. That was so interesting. He was about to tell us a real story about The Wire, one of my favorite shows ever. And what was the joke?
It doesn't matter.
Just tell me
I'm not doing it again.
One more
Are you
time.
Absolutely not. I know this trick, and I am not falling for it at all.
Okie doke.
You've learned, grasshopper.
Right.
You will go on your way now. Put the mic down. That's fucking funny. Look at him getting aggressive, too. I've learned to fuck you, you cocksucker. All right, guy, what do you got?
Now there's like this build up for my story to be interesting, but that was pretty much it.
All right, well, there's the hat.
Dude,
I got a cheek slashed. Nothing else.
Like Bobby was saying, like the kids, even though they experience all this crazy shit, they are the funniest fucking.
Tell them what the kid said to you about your head.
Yeah.
What do you say? What do you say?
So many things. Well, I want to tell this
What's it
girl.
shaped
I was
like, though?
Right.
Yeah, I was counseling this girl, and she was like, "You look gay."
Oh,
So she was very observant.
Yeah, and
Right.
so I asked her. She's a 9th grader. I was like, "What about me looks gay?" And she just goes, "You little."
But what that
You-
little kid say?
you
What was
little.
it? What's the line?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I was working with this kid, and he was like, "You know what, man? Your head shaped like a box of Newports." What does that mean?
The specificity of that shit is wonderful.
But then I tried to come back at him, like I wanted to make fun of him, and he was like, "Nah, you taking too long," and then he just left.
Just walked
As he
off.
should
walked
have.
out of the room.
You worked with kindergartenters forever, right, Jason?
Yeah,
you have some awesome stories.
I taught
about
kindergarten
that.
Oh,
for 10 years before resigning.
Oh, God damn it. Your head
It
looks
just
like
turns
a
into
box of
a
Newports.
school
It would
podcast.
mean nothing, but it
It
hurts.
means everything.
It does. It
It's
does.
one of the just your little fucking square.
We had
He's right,
this
it's angular.
really skinny ass lady, older like substitute, and they told her she looked like a lit cigarette. I don't know what it is about these kids and cigarettes.
But it's
Newports.
beautiful,
They're
man.
fucking-
Yeah.
it's
You can see it.
hilarious.
The imagery is
Yeah,
lovely.
it's right there, man.
Well, it is funny that I really believe that urban schools or kids who go through crazy shit. I mean, I myself, when I found comedy,
Right.
Because I hung out with a lot of tough guys, and I got beat up a lot, and I fought, but I never liked it, and I found my way out in juvie hall. I found my way to make friends with the black kids and the Spanish kids, well, the tough kids. I'll just say that even the white tough kids. The way to fit in for me was fucking being funny.
Humor, yeah.
Yeah, I would make people laugh.
Yo mama jokes.
What's that?
Yo mama jokes.
Oh no, no. I'll tell you. I told the story before, but I remember I was in. It was called. There's good juvenile homes, there's bad ones. Okay, one of the bad ones was Halifax, and it was down at old Jewish camp. They took over and made a juvenile lockup. There was one road in surrounded by cranberry bogs, so you couldn't get out.
Right.
You know? And it was bad, and you know, the kids. It was mostly black kids. There was 4 white kids, and they decided to fucking beat up all the white kids one day.
Right.
That sounds about right.
Happy Kwanzaa, motherfucker.
Well, we were playing. They had an indoor basketball, and it was low ceiling, so it was like this low hoop you just dunk on.
Right.
And you played New York ball, which was elbow in and punch in and kick in to get that in. And he, this one kid, they just as soon as the staff wasn't looking, they took all the basketballs and threw it at this one kid at the end of the court, just playing. He was just.
Just
playing by
practicing his
himself.
layup.
And you just saw fluff, 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 fluff,
Yeah.
like a gun, and it
Just working on his left hand.
Just nose just popped blood.
Oh.
Jesus.
And I just looked away. You know what I mean? I think I was making a bracelet or something.
He's doing gimp.
Glad I'm not that kid.
Right, yeah.
Can you try this on? Just make sure.
Right, yeah,
Just make
yeah.
sure it fits your wrist.
Circumference.
Dating a 2nd grader called him a faggot.
Right. Look at this faggot. He's doing gimp.
So
I'm sure if you dig in his family history, he probably deserved it.
well, like the other kid, Jesus Christ, that's Black Lives really telling it like it is.
Stop. Do Black Lives Matter or all lives?
I don't know, Bob. How many more dates do we have on the tour? Depends. Oh.
I'm leaning all on this one.
Is there a West Coast leg? Because if
they,
so, all lives matter.
For sure. Gotta get through Oakland, right?
Except in Oakland.
Except in Oakland, right?
So they beat up another kid. They didn't beat up there was a big white kid they didn't fuck with, rock and roll dude. They left him alone. But they came in to get me at I was in my room reading, and I shared a room with 2 other black kids. But the little guy was a little tiny black kid they called the Godfather. I swear to God.
Yeah.
There was a Godfather. And he
Okay.
ran the fucking joint.
Nice.
This little motherfucker. He
How old was he?
He was like Floyd Mayweather energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he rhymed and
The money
shit.
team.
Yeah, the money team.
The money
right?
team.
And they came into the room, and I'm reading on my bed, and he sat down next to me on my bed. Another guy sat on the. They ghosted me and just were talking about white people, and they're like, "Fuck that white mother. We splattered that motherfucker's nose, right? That homeboy bitch mother." And I was just reading my book
Right.
on how to make bracelets or whatever.
Right. The Alchemist.
And
Which screams beat me up, by the way.
he goes, "Yo," and then he goes, "That homeboy," and then he hits me. He goes, "Yo, you a homeboy? You a homeboy or a white boy?" And I it was like 50-50.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
In
right.
my head, I'm like, "Oh, pick this one,
That's a
right?
bad answer.
Stand up for your race, or you cower."
Yeah.
And so I went, "I'm a homeboy, bitch."
Wrong
Bitch on
answer.
there.
He went, "You a funny motherfucker."
Right, yeah.
Never fucked with me again.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I was just like, "Get me out of here! Get me the fuck out of here!"
You gain the
Staff.
respect. Mhm.
Well, he laughed.
Got
Right,
you.
right, right.
Exactly, and that was like, you don't take yourself too serious, asshole.
Yeah.
You
Just-
dodged the ass whooping today.
I dodged a fucking hot
Absolutely,
one. No, but then I became friends with him, and then
Yeah.
I got to hang with him, and
Yeah.
fucking, we kind of shot the shit.
I got you.
Because funny trumps everything.
It does,
It
yeah.
does.
If you can be funny, it trumps everything.
Yeah.
Because there's
Right?
like a way of you just fucking
Uh-huh.
look at reality.
Yeah.
It's
I like you, man. You're a
Yeah,
wild
yeah,
boy,
yeah, I like
man.
you. I fucking-
Get him some cranberries.
Just a whole thing of cranberries.
The whole fucking- yeah.
And some white guy's sock drawer.
Absolutely right.
Yo, I'm using your sock drawer.
Yeah,
bitch,
yeah.
for my
You
cranberries.
got to sit at the table that gets free chocolate milks from everybody.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, we didn't have
don't
chocolate
pay
milks
for
in
shit.
Juvie Hall.
Didn't?
We had water. No. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Maybe milk. I don't know. But it's weird because now here you are, Brian.
Yeah.
And comedy somehow got into your life.
Yep.
I mean, were you just a fan of comedy?
I was a casual fan, for years and years. Probably a little bit more, but I love, this is the guys you see on TV.
Yeah,
Regan
like
and
Stavros with
Gaffigan.
penises.
Yeah, well, eventually, I got there eventually.
We will too.
So I was a casual
We're starting
fan,
with
just,
she-males.
Comedy Central, whoever's on, oh, he's funny. But then, as podcasts came around,
Right.
a lot of Opie and Anthony and Opie and Jimmy and whatever
Right.
they are now,
Right.
bringing on all the Stellar guys,
Right.
kind of reintroduced me. Oh, that guy's funny. Let's see what he's like.
Right.
And so I was always kind of into comedy. I've been going to more shows recently since I've started the whole sort of business because I've only did it since maybe April of this year.
What do you do for work? What do you
Illustration.
Do? So you do illustration.
A whole nother brand of work for magazines and newspapers and websites.
So you're an illustrator, which
Yeah.
I took in college. I took illustration, typography, calligraphy,
Yeah.
desktop publishing.
Mhm.
I took all that shit in college. I was kind of actually right when remember the Mac Classic came out,
Sure.
when they started doing it on computers.
Yeah.
I bought one, and I was fucking heavily into that side
Yeah.
of art. Because the paint, I was going to be an art teacher,
Mm-hmm.
but then that came into play. I was like, I'm just going to go make flyers for fucking people.
There you go.
Make, all that shit. I mean, I suck, dude. Let me tell you how, because my I remember I made a flyer for my friend's company, his pizza place. I made
Yeah.
a logo, did
Mhm.
all this stuff, and I gave it to him, and it said it was supposed to be $1 off shrimp scampi pizza. I wrote $1. Forgot to put off.
$1.
He had to give away 50
Oh,
shrimp
man.
scampi pizzas
no,
the
for
opening
$1.
day for $1.
Right.
And he calls me up. I'm like, yeah, I was expecting accolades. He's like, you motherfucker.
Oh,
You
man.
just hear how busy it was?
Yeah, yeah.
Because he had him fly. He didn't spell check it. He just had this kid print
throwing
them
it
out,
out.
and he put them on all the cars at the courthouse.
Oh,
all these
man.
fucking people coming for a large shrimp scampi pizza. And I wrote mushrooms. I put fucking
man.
5 O's.
Being
Like
cute.
Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp. I also did Cookie Crisp.
That was
Being
my
cute.
That was me.
That was
That was
my
me.
campaign.
Some of my earlier work.
That was my end of my illustration. But so you're doing this work, and then who was the first comic?
Okay,
you
here's
did?
how it works.
I bet it's Mark Maron.
No. So I started a Twitter account. I go, I'll start a comedy account, and I have some, some old portraits of comedians that I've done for magazines and stuff. Oh, I'll kind of put some stuff up here, do some sketches,
Yeah.
and do whatever. So I kind of do that. I think, all right, well, what's going to get people to follow me? Okay, comedy artwork, perfect. People know exactly what they're going to get.
Yeah.
And this is before I was trying to doing stuff for anybody. So I just sort of made an account, put some old portraits up,
Yeah.
And then again, this was probably April of this year.
Yeah.
Joe List is coming to DC. Oh,
Right.
he's coming to the Big Hunt.
Yeah, keep that mic in front of your mouth, though. Stop
Okay, no problem.
Use your other hand to talk.
Yeah, the gesture.
Because we can't hear you in the mic.
First podcast, so hey.
No, I know. I'm trying to help you. I don't want people to go, why is he in and out? They'll blame me.
Dude, your fucking show stinks. The audio blows. I was really into what Brian was saying. You know, these black guys on. Yeah, I can hear them. Talking about the
Aquarius.
The fucking Pakistani was screaming.
So I'm a fan of Joe List, obviously.
We all are.
You know Joe,
Yeah,
of course.
Talk to him today. He's fucking depressed.
And
Oh no.
Aw.
so he was coming to DC. Oh,
He's
I'll
always
do him one.
depressed. Stop saying "aw." That's what he lives in. You all right? Do you hate me? So he's coming to DC.
He's coming to DC. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make him a flyer
Right.
just for fun. I spend, I'll do one real quick.
Yeah.
Send it to him. At mention him. He retweets it. Floodgates as far as immediately 2-3 people want a flyer. Like, oh,
Okay, good comics or bad comics?
well, here's how it works. I do stuff for the people I like.
Yeah.
For whatever.
Yeah.
And then they retweet it, and the bad comics. No, the bad comics pay me to do some stuff.
To my tweet.
Well, listen, it's
No,
not that they're
I don't
bad.
know all the comics.
It's
Yeah.
not that they're bad comics. It's like, look, here's the deal. There's comics that you like.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
you're fans of that you'll hook up a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and there's comics that you don't know or maybe you're not super fans of, but they're cool that you'll charge them a nice fee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
So it's comics I don't know per se. I do stuff for the guys
Yes.
I like, and then
it's a business.
but they end up hiring me
yeah,
for real.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So Joe List started it for me.
right. Joe List started it. For
He
you.
started it for me. It was my
Oh,
first
God.
sort of
Very nice.
one
know-
I did.
You know, he's going to use this as a credit.
No, he doesn't care.
No, buddy, listen, he's gonna love it. He's gonna love it. You know, I helped him. I mean, I basically started that.
Start his career.
I started this podcast. I went out the first part, but when it got good,
So from Joe, it turned into I think my next officially. So I got that. I did that just for fun. Got some response back, and Andy Fiore, who's the producer of Jay and Dan's show. It's like, oh, I got a album release. I want you to do a flyer. Okay, cool. So that was like my first real paid thing, and I'm not
Right.
I'm not going crazy.
for
payment
Dan?
for Andy Fiore.
Okay.
Eventually, I did stuff for Dan.
Right.
Because he was coming to DC. So I was like, oh, I'll do a thing where if you're coming to DC, I'll do you a poster. If I'm going to see you at least,
Buddy, I tell you, the one you did for Dan was amazing.
Yeah,
Andre
yeah.
the Giant
Yeah, that
was
was
fucking great.
Well, he was easy. He was like, all right, wrestling, WWF, what
But
am
it-
I going to do?
But it's not easy. It's so funny that you think it's easy.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you say the
gotta
reason
look this up.
the reason why I love your work, the simplicity of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's the style called. There's a certain
Vector.
Vector, right.
Yeah,
Vector,
it's like a
something like
flat style. Yeah, yeah.
It's one of my favorite styles of artwork, and yours it's yours because some of them can be very similar in that style, but yours has your own little twinge on it. It's almost it has a little splash of comic book.
Yeah.
to
Oh,
it.
that's what I grew up on.
So
yeah.
I love it, and the one you did for Dan, you say it's easy, but it's
Well,
so
the idea was
perfect.
easy.
But it's perfect, and it looks great.
You
know,
thanks.
I mean, these are things that are going to go down. I mean, comics are associated with your artwork. The True Story tour,
Yeah.
the thing you did for us
Yeah,
that
yeah.
apparently didn't finish, and I wish you fucking finished. It.
I know. I
Well,
wasn't.
dude. I don't have to light the fire under there. I mean, what am I, your manager too? Just fucking get on it. Spend fucking 2 more hours. And send me the
Still don't
finished
have
pro-
eyebrows, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. I just fucking promoted it on my Instagram and Facebook.
Well, Bobby, you'll be happy to know I'm working with Addicted to Laughter.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm doing your poster.
What?
I'm doing your poster, your charity thing next year. Eric Taylor, you know him?
No. What am I doing?
You're doing something for him. Anyway, I got
about
you
your
covered. You're gonna have a
sentimental
finished poster. You're gonna have a finished
I'm on
poster.
a charity.
You're doing something in Boston.
I am.
Yes, that thing.
Oh.
Yeah, he knows what you're talking about.
Sure.
Oh, the Addicted
Completely
to-
The thing he
Addicted
knows
to
about.
Laughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just repeat the thing he said.
Right. Got it.
I'm telling you, I think somebody booked me on something that I
Absolutely,
didn't
yeah.
I better talk to him.
Kicked off of
Yeah.
a gig.
You're gonna be in a car next year. Yeah.
Well, I
What-
am looking for a new logo for the podcast.
Hey,
So
I'll hook you up.
we're looking for something because the logo we have now is cool, but we're looking for a new thing.
Yeah.
Need some more spice.
Well, what's that?
All right,
Give
I'll
him
take
the
the bomb.
give him the
back.
No. I didn't hear
I said
you.
it needs some more spice.
Oh yeah. Put that on.
I've been waiting to get rid of that
Remember,
hat.
don't repeat it.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm new and I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I'm nervous, right?
Well, before
If this was Juvie, we'd be
before
beating
we
you
started
up
the
right
podcast, just Bobby was yelling at me.
Was I?
Yeah, you were. Well, we were yelling at each other.
Yeah. See
It
how
was
the-
mutual.
See, I hate victims.
Victims.
Right.
I hate them when they just go.
These
"He's
immigrant
yelling at-"
victims, right,
Not
Bob?
immigrants. I
I'm
love
sorry.
immigrants. What's wrong with you? Why would you
Just trying
say
to
that?
figure out where I
I
should.
was.
Where should I get in here?
I was born here. All right, I don't look like it, but I was born here.
Listen, man, you look as American as anybody else.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Especially with that hat on
This is
now.
interesting.
Do I? What does
No,
that
you
mean?
talk as American as anybody else. On the radio, you're just as American as Brian. In
Right.
person, you're the Taliban.
I know everyone thinks you guys are being racist. Like, why do they keep calling this white dude a Pakistani?
No, you do really sound white.
Yeah, I was born here, but this isn't my first language. English.
What is your first language?
Urdu. That's what they speak.
Can you speak a little of that?
I actually can. I forgot it because I used to be so embarrassed of
When you
speaking
order
it
so many turkey
that I
bravos.
stopped speaking it.
What'd you say?
So when you order enough turkey bravos, it just your accent just leaves you.
What the?
No Gouda.
What is a turkey bravo?
A Panera sandwich.
Should we give him this or no? Do I hold on to this?
No, that was a good one.
That was you didn't know the
I'm not
reference.
accepting it. I hit you with a specific cheese too.
Gouda.
Fuck that.
No,
Everything's not
I
for
grew
everybody.
up speaking Urdu. I grew up speaking Urdu, and I remember I started like preschool, kindergarten. And I could barely speak English,
Right.
and they were like, "Yeah, you gotta stop speaking Urdu." And just speak English at home, and then kids would make fun of me.
Really?
Yeah, and
so
so I just
sorry.
got nervous and I stopped
Well,
speaking my
how would they
language.
make
I
fun
grew up
of
speaking
you?
Ebonics.
I don't know, just like it, like
Right.
you know, they're like what are your parents? It sounds weird. What you're not like, you know. I just felt different.
Yeah, you were though.
Yeah, yeah, and it sucked. So now I'm like you guys, and I thank you for welcoming me into your community.
Let me ask you a question. Now, speaking on that, do you think that like schools, like the school that my kid might go to, there are Indian kids, there are kids from other countries or Pakistani kids that are from other countries that English isn't their first language.
Yeah.
In the preschools, the lower schools, and that brings the scores down. They're smart kids, but they don't speak English or they can't do the tests.
Yeah. They haven't
What
acclimated
testing is
yet.
done in preschool?
Well,
Testing
not
doesn't-
preschool, like first to sixth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like elementary school. So the elementary school's numbers are low, but it might not be because of that it's a bad school or the kids
Yeah.
are stupid. It might be that
It's a language barrier.
a language barrier where, right? Because the high school's an 8 out of 10.
In
Right.
same population though, like they're gonna move.
Same community.
It might be. I don't know. I think the like how new are these kids to the country?
I don't know, as new as you were.
Oh, well, I was born here, you dick.
Yeah, but you it's so offensive.
Sorry, I get
so
too
offended.
I get too comfortable too
So
fast. Sorry.
Right.
Listen,
My heart sank when I called Bobby a dick. I was like,
apparently you didn't hear the juvie hall.
Right? Get the
Are you a
Godfather on you.
homeboy?
no, but
Umar?
when they do
Right.
testing, they
You a
take into
homeboy
account all
or
of
you
that.
are you a packy boy?
This is a hard because they both sound pretty dope. I'm a homeboy.
Yeah, there you go.
You
Is
look
that
like
how
it
you
right
said
now.
in juvie? I'm a homeboy with no confidence.
The question.
Question mark at the
I'm
end.
a homeboy.
You wearing that hat like a
Break
whole boy. It's
dancing.
very wearing it perfectly.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Fuck it. I thought you were gonna have the answer, but apparently
No.
not all of you are smart.
I don't fucking. What? I don't know shit. I don't
Well,
know.
stop swearing. You were a teacher.
I can swear. I think.
know. I'm kidding.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a joke.
I think look
What
how
the
insecure Umar is.
I know.
Should I leave? Is this okay, guys?
Right. This is my life summed up in
Now-
a minute.
Now let me ask you a question, Bri.
Yeah.
Now, if this thing's taken off, like you said, I mean, you still have your other job.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
So,
mean, it's taken off as far as people know who I am.
Do you have
yeah.
all your art framed up? Do you get them signed? What do you do with them?
A lot of it's just social media stuff. I mean, you
so
know,
you're just doing it for comics.
I mean, for under the comedy artwork brand, a lot of people are just using it for promotion online.
Right.
I mean, I do stuff that people print out.
So if I wanted a poster from
Uh-huh.
you, and I could come to you and be like, dude, look, let's talk.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, all right, cool, this is it. And then you make a poster for me.
I'm gonna get you the file.
Yeah.
And you can print that wherever you like.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to design it.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
I don't
sure,
mean
of
you're
course.
gonna fucking
Yeah.
silk
Well, some people
screen.
don't know. Some people think, oh, yeah, I want 3 posters. All right.
Well, the
All
first
right,
poster I got was amazing, and it was done by a guy. His name eludes me.
Very nicely done.
And he actually did the silk screening of each. There was 100 posters made. He silk screened every poster,
Yeah.
signed everyone.
See, that's what. Yeah, some people.
So
think that's what I do.
that is a true gig poster.
Yeah.
That is a piece of art that was made from front to start by the artist.
Yeah.
And signed, and when you hang that on your wall, that's art.
Yeah.
But I do believe that a digital piece of art given to you by the artist, Howard Porter made a beautiful Supermax. It's my son as Superboy.
Oh, cool.
And for his birthday, and it says
That's
Supermax.
awesome.
That's from Howard Porter, who's one of the greatest comic book artists of all fucking time.
Yeah.
So it's like that's a piece of art. Did he silk screen it on a fucking? No, he didn't. But he did it. That's a
Everything's
that's a
digital
whole,
now. Yeah.
Everything's digital.
Yeah.
That's a whole. That's a paintbrush. That's considered art for sure.
And it's what allows me to kind of do this side thing because it can be quick. It doesn't. You're not literally there, and it can go quick.
Yeah. Right.
And so I can whip something up.
Yeah.
And I'm not killing myself
You'd have
over
to
it.
cut
you know?
out stencils or some
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
before.
I just missed that old school curve, so I didn't have to deal with like the old school design where there's
Rulers.
like litho, ruby lith. I don't know what
Right.
that is, but
Protractors.
it's a whole thing. Yeah, you're like you're literally putting type on like the newspaper page. So
Yeah.
I just missed that. So
I remember
Yeah.
it was fucking awful.
I just missed it.
I just came in when computers. I was just getting the computers.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why you could. Oh my God, you could wrap text around an image.
Yeah,
They used to
and
actually
no,
have-
cork. It would be probably a cork, right,
You'd have
or
to-
PageMaker probably.
Yeah,
would.
yeah. PageMaker.
PageMaker's probably what you dealt with. Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was fucking nuts.
Well, I was. I'm old enough to where when I first started, it's like 2000s.
yeah,
I was painting, oil painting,
yeah.
and I actually sent artwork. You mailed it. It was just right before email. I mean, there was email, but people weren't using it like they do now.
Right.
And you weren't sending high-res files.
Yeah.
If you were sending high-res files, a lot of times it was on a disc that you would
Right.
still mail out.
Yeah.
So for about my first 2 or 3 assignments for like little newspapers and here and there, I'd paint, I'd oil paint. And it's stressful to oil paint. And then I'd put it under a heat lamp because you have like, a couple days turnaround from sketch to final for most stuff I do for my, my regular stuff. And, you'd mail it. It was so strange. You'd mail your artwork out, and they'd scan it on their big drum scanner or whatever.
Yeah.
And then maybe they send it back to you.
Right, yeah.
But now it's just, it's easy. So
It's
I
yeah.
dealt with that for maybe a few months, but then
Wow.
quickly, FTP in your stuff and all that kind of stuff took off. So didn't have to worry about it.
I was amazed how quick the thing you did for me and Stav and how awesome it was.
Yeah.
Like it's like you had to listen to me talking about The Incredibles.
Yeah.
And it's like to take a podcast, which is a creative thing, and to then to make a piece of art for that for a comedy show. It's just I love that create like it's thing creation creates creation create. You know what I mean?
Right,
I know
right.
that sounds corny. There should be a hat for that. I should have to wear the corny hat. Dude, creation with creation equals creation, dude. And then you create. And that's where creation. That's where God lives.
Vaginas make vaginas, guys. All right, never mind. I'll keep that on.
Right.
But Bobby had a smile on his face.
I just smiled because I knew it was coming. I knew a hot one was coming.
That wasn't a good one.
All right.
Make sure it's snap tight in the back.
It's a fitted.
Okay.
What would be your dream comedian to get a call from?
Please say Shucky Ducky.
I mean, Shucky ducky quack quack.
Jamario.
Shucky
Shucky Ducky quack
Comedian
quack.
Alabama.
Sinbad. No, I'm just kidding.
We didn't-
Louis.
Hold on, Sinbad.
Sinbad's awesome.
right, yeah.
I'm always.
That was valid to me.
Right.
Yeah, don't talk over each other.
I get the hat.
Dude, Sinbad. Sinbad is one of the fucking greatest comics
Best.
Ever.
of all
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I mean, he's still.
I loved him in a different world. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
great.
but he still kills it. He kills clean.
Clean.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Like,
does.
yeah, dude. Anybody who kills clean,
Yeah.
you got to give him a next level. Yeah, because dude, I've killed, but I say fuck and cunt
Yeah.
every dick and suck it and jizz every other. Like like to go up and not swear and not be dirty and have energy and annihilate
And
is
level the room.
crazy.
Yeah.
Man. That's crazy. Brian Regan, same
For sure.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. So that's why we were laughing at you.
But
That-
seriously, yeah,
that
I
should
don't
be
know.
your artist character look.
That looks, yeah, that's good.
Absolutely.
Just a hat on a hat.
Uh-huh.
Who would be your? Who would be your?
I
Put it
love
out in the
Louis
world.
C.K. of course.
So if Louis called you up and was like, "Hey, I saw your artwork."
Yeah.
Hey man, yeah, it's Louis. I saw you. Nobody
Is
can
that
do.
what Louis?
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
my
s-
brain.
Yeah.
In my brain, that's what he sounds
Louis
like.
gonna ask for a picture of him and Sinbad on a flyer.
Oh, Sinbad. I'm doing Sinbad next. Seriously.
What would be your, if Louis wanted you to do something? What would it be?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
How do you get that? What
How-
do you do? What do you go to get the?
Oh, sometimes it's hearing you guys talk about stuff, but I'll go watch a set. Go whoever I'm doing it for. I usually put it on as I'm kind of working, and that'll kind of give me a sense of where to go with it.
Should be him in an awesome shirt.
Who would be your like? Have you ever ventured out of comedy and done actors or sports people?
Yeah, under my regular stuff, I do whatever. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
under
Yeah,
your regular
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
And you never put yourself on the internet. You don't want people to know what you look like.
I don't know. I'm like that kind of guy that wants to be behind the scenes. I'm a behind the scenes guy, obviously, because I'm freaking drawing
Yeah,
pictures.
right.
So I like to be behind the scenes.
So you don't want people to know what you look like.
I don't care.
You don't care because there's one image I saw you and you covered
Oh
your
yeah,
face.
yeah. Well, I was just stupid. I'm just being
okay.
dumb.
I didn't know if
Yeah,
you
I
were
had
trying to be
I had
like
a picture with Jeffrey
Right.
Ross
Right.
at the cellar, and I put like a dumb smiley face on my face.
Oh, I thought you didn't want it like you a Sia. You just didn't want to do it.
it could be a thing. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe
It would be funny, dude. If you
maybe I
started
never
doing
have
that.
my face shown, and it's
I
always
have
a
a
cartoon
picture. I have
character.
a picture of you. I'll put a thing over your face. All right?
I like that. I'm gonna, that could be a thing.
I think it should be.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I get credit, like in an interview later, like if you ever do one, other than this one?
Yeah, sure.
Later on
credit.
this podcast,
Right,
in
right.
about a half hour.
Shit has witness protection written all over it.
On Joe List's podcast when he asked you to do it. Well, I mean, Louis C.K. would be good, but who'd be another one? Who'd be a fucking
Chappelle.
Chappelle? Wow.
I just saw Chappelle.
You did
Really?
where?
Cellar. I was in New York early November. It was the week before
SNL.
SNL,
Yeah.
and went to the Late Show Thursday night. I was in New York for an art party, and that was at the
what?
An art party, illustration party.
No, I don't. What the
Okay,
fuck?
it's
what boring-
illustrators.
What
Yeah.
boring party is that?
It is a little boring. That's why I started doing the Comedy Cellar right after.
Right.
It's
Eat
like I'm not
turkey
going to this
bravos.
after party in Brooklyn. I'm going to the Cellar.
Call back Turkey Bravos, motherfucker. Gouda
What kind of
cheese.
cheese? All right, my man.
So that must be Jesus Christ.
I know if I have friends there, hang out for a bit.
Yeah.
None of them wants to go to the Cellar afterwards. So I hook up with a guy I do work for, a comedian, an up-and-coming comedian named Drew Longo. And I'm like, all right, let's go to the Cellar. So we go to the Late Show on Thursday. And I was like, all right, let's see what happens. You never know. And Metzger was on, and Michelle Wolf, of course.
You did a great one as Wolfie.
Yeah.
How did you?
That
get
was
it?
just.
How did you get Michelle Wolf? How'd you find her?
I saw her at the Cellar last year.
So you saw her at the set. You liked
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
And you know that we call her the Wolf or whatever. And you did this great one. of
Well,
her.
she was doing like Nerd Melt or whatever out west.
Right.
So I was like, oh, I got to do something, comic booky. And that was just something I did just to kind of get stuff out there.
Right.
And that was when I wasn't getting too much, actual work from it.
Right.
But yeah, she was there, and I saw her last year before I even did
Yeah.
this comedy art thing. So she was on, and we did the Late Show, and it was about 1 at this point, and Will Valance gets up and it's like, all right, you ready? And remember, like I said, no pictures, no whatever.
Yeah.
And he brought out
Well, went up and
Chappelle.
you tried to had to interpret what the fuck he was saying.
Why are you? Well, we were in the front, so it was two of us. So we had the front. We were here, and here's the stage. So we got
Right.
messed with the whole night. What's his name? Mayron, the Iranian dude.
Boy.
He was messing with me a lot.
I don't know. Ask him. What's his name?
Your cousin Mayron?
Meron,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mayron was messing with me a lot.
I'll text
saying
him and tell him to
Right,
Sexually
yeah.
assaulted.
Back
Yeah,
off.
so he was sexually assaulting me. BJ jokes all day long.
Yeah, yeah.
What,
Um,
is that what he does?
Mayron,
Yeah.
you had him on the podcast.
I did?
the big gay Iranian dude.
Oh my God!
Yes. He was messing with me.
Oh, he's gay
Dude,
as
do
hell.
I love
Yes.
him.
Damn.
He's
Yeah.
hilarious, but
He is always sweating.
Yep.
He's
he was
always
sweating
sweating.
so
How
much.
How big is
Film.
he? How big is he?
What do
His
you mean?
cock is around 9, but it's uncut. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you talking about? Oops, oopsie.
Is he like a tall or like a fat big?
He's a big
pretty-
guy.
I mean,
I mean,
you know,
tall,
he's a husky boy.
He's
probably tall too, though.
He's big. He's husky though.
He's
He's
definitely
not
a
I
fat.
bear.
just never
Not
have
fat.
met a gay brown dude before.
Yes, you.
He had all
Yes, you-
kinds
yes,
of
you
Iranian
have.
jokes. Iranian.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
yeah, my friend lived with the gay Umar.
Do me a
forgot.
favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Go in the
I know. We used
mirror.
to be roommates.
Brush your teeth and look up. You'll be, you'll be staring right at a gay brown dude.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life.
How come all black guys can sing?
You like that?
That was good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
So good. So now, where are you going to take this thing? What is
I don't know.
You're just going to let it happen.
Well, that happened. I
What if
feel
it
like
dies?
that's fine.
You're fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Sometimes, I'm okay with it getting slow. It's fine.
I said die.
Die.
Not crawl.
Not doing it
I didn't
anymore.
say slow.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
if it dies, I'll live.
Yeah.
I'll go back to
Yeah.
what I was doing,
I'm not
which is
talking
what I'm
40
still
ounce.
doing.
I'm not
Like,
talking Chris Scopo calling you. Hey,
Can you do a, hey, buddy, can you do a, I'm doing a gig at the Treehouse in fucking Montclair. Can you do a poster of my ass? Like a big ass theme
Big
thing?
ass, but there's a
Right.
black chick on it.
Yeah.
Do that.
Just Dropbox.
I remember Stavi, right when I did the Joe listening, he got with me. He was like, "You want to do a picture? Can you do a
I wanna
picture of
get
me?"
an erotic one.
And he had an erotic. I was like, "Man, I don't know if I'm ready for the erotic."
Yeah.
I was like, "I love your Instagram, but I don't know if I'm ready to go to that level
When
yet."
you want to jump, when you
You're
want to
ready.
get, when you want to get sexy with it,
Right.
you
Yeah.
hit me up.
That's the next level. I can't die if I go with Stavi next.
here's the thing with this erotic. Can we jump over there for a
Yeah.
second?
Let's please.
Because,
Stabby Baby on Instagram, everyone.
Can you
STAVVY
stop? Can
baby.
you stop? We're gonna do it at the
We've
end.
got some great content coming up. Some Christmas stuff.
Christmas.
We had
Nothing-
some fall stuff.
This,
it was really
I
great.
want you to show. This shows you. He doesn't know this, but I pick up on this. This is who he really is. He is really just out for Stavy Baby.
Oh, that's
This is Luis Gomez 101 right here. It's my show, and I haven't even plugged it yet. This cocksucker, any chance he gets, Stavy Baby on Instagram is this erotic Instagram, but it's disturbing.
It is. My wife hates it.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm not allowed in the house anymore.
But-
Remember? What was we were doing a gig? What was it?
We were doing a gig down in VA, and you came in to use the bathroom or something
yeah,
like that.
and just the look on her. We used to be. It was like, hey.
It used to be friendly.
She's just like
Just fucking
stonewalled me.
stone-faced.
Yeah.
Your wife
Don't let her
really-
around
my
the
wife,
kids.
she hates it.
Why?
Anytime he posts something, I'll show it to her. And I can just see like a part of her die.
What does she say? What does she?
She doesn't say anything anymore. She's like, looks at me, she shakes,
What did she
shakes her
say
head.
originally?
Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't want you hanging out with him.
Right.
Delete his number.
Don't bring
Really?
around the kids.
Don't bring him around the kids.
Right, yeah. I mean, that's a definite.
Right, yeah.
Every time I
Pray
see
for
him
him.
at my house with Max loves them. Kids always love fucking pedophiles. There's
I've got the best candy always.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's just some energy they have. Hey,
It's like attractive
they,
being.
they have the same voice tone as Elmo.
Yeah. we know how that ended.
Oh,
Well,
He's innocent.
so anyways,
another Baltimore native.
yeah, your Instagram thing. It's either people love it or hate it. I mean, I've shown it to Serpico. Doesn't even want it. Don't send it to me. He just fucking doesn't want to look at it.
He's got to open up his
And
horizons.
I mean, his horizons are open. It's either you love it or hate it. It's like this guy is, but it's addictive. I don't know how you can not look at it because I've done both. I loved it, and then I was like, "Fuck this," because some of them are like, "Yo, fuck you."
what
It
made
makes
you
you
turn?
angry.
I like it.
I like the
made
one
you
where he's
turn?
bent over on a table and the chick's behind him with the knives.
Oh,
And
the
her
Thanksgiving one.
face is like just trying
Yeah.
to smile.
Yeah.
She's just trying to
The
smile.
original thing.
I like it because he's committed.
Absolutely.
But
That's
he-
what he does. There's nothing else on there. He's not posting shots of a set or whatever. That's it.
That's it.
He's branding
Yes.
this thing, but that's what I'm worried about. It's like there'll be a time where this is either going to make you or break you.
You think the Instagram's going to be it? I don't think so.
Don't
I
you
think
just do
I'll
it
be
for
all right.
fun?
I'll tell you why.
mostly?
I'll tell you why. Because if you get up to I told you I went into a room once for an audition, and they were all on their phones, and
Yeah.
I was like, that's rude. They go, no, we're just looking at your social media.
Oh man.
That's what it is.
So so here's the deal, brother.
Right.
When you're looking at Middle America for a TV show,
Interesting.
when they're looking to cast you in something, and you have this Instagram account of it's erotic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucked up shit. Some of it's fucking like too Middle America fucked up. They're gonna go, look, man, you gotta back down on this.
Right.
Do you think
I
that
will never do it?
You know what's funny? Because
I mean, that might never happen.
Right.
We might be in a place where it's like, fuck you, deal with it.
Right.
But it might be a place where someone's like, look, he's got to shut this down.
ABC Family pulls out the deal.
Yeah.
The Hallmark
If I can't
Channel.
play a fat neighbor on an ABC Family show, then I'm out.
Man.
Nothing makes me happier if they come at you with a fucking $500,000 contract and you have to make a decision. And then one day we just see him
Fully clothed.
just fully clothed with other white people.
Yeah.
Right. And it says ABC Family down the bottom.
Yeah,
I
eat
wanna-
the turkey
I wanna
Bravo.
be there.
3 fucking times. I'm
started-
relentless.
I'm just gonna start an Instagram with my favorite Bible verses if that's
You
what
got to,
happens.
man.
Can I say
Deuteronomy.
this? Here's the thing. Yours is a creative, goofy thing that you're doing. But I've actually toned down my. There was a point a few years ago. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm going to be on TV, or I want to be on TV more," and I had to really decide what I believed in. Like I was saying stupid shit before,
Right.
Or and it was like I'm like, I don't know if I want that out there. That's not me anymore.
Right.
You know, where it's like, if I say something, I really have to be behind it.
Yeah.
Or I'm trying not to say fuck as much. Like, that's my new thing, because I listen to my tapes, and I'm like, I say fucking. And it's like, I just want to change that. I have a kid now.
Right.
I don't know. And I know I don't want to be like the guy who, I don't want to be that guy who slowly fades into fucking mediocre normalcy. Right. Because you see that in the business too. Where all of a sudden someone had edge. Now they're wearing button-down shirts that are ironed. You know what I mean? And they're on some fucking ship every week. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I mean, if someone comes to you and says,
Yeah.
it doesn't that you.
No,
who gives
I'm
a
not
shit?
doing it. I mean, it obviously depends.
So there's a cap on your fame.
Maybe. I mean, I can defend it as an art piece. The kind of fame I want is the kind of fame that involves that.
Like who? Give me an example. Like a Zach Galifianakis.
Sure, that's exactly.
Perfect.
Like he doesn't do Nike. Nike offered him a boatload of cash, and he wouldn't do it because he doesn't agree with the way their sweatshops are run.
So
you're saying if Nike came
No,
to you,
I am.
Hang on, let him finish the question. You have a tendency to just step.
Well,
on
he already
something.
knows what I'm going to
Just
say.
let him fucking.
That's how
ask the
nervous I
question.
don't even want to ask because I think you guys are going to make fun of it.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I swear to God, I love
But
it.
if Nike came to you with like $1 million,
Just do it, baby. Swoosh.
$1
What's
million
up? Air
contract,
Jordans.
and they told you got to shut down this Stavi baby, you would.
Nike is
Yeah.
telling me
Yes.
to do Stavi Baby?
Yes.
You have to shut it down so you can do their marketing.
$1 million contract?
Yep, $1 million.
Yeah, $1 million.
Yep. What is your number?
Kevin Hart status.
Ooh, that's interesting. $1 million is...
That's pretty good. You could
I'm going to help
invest.
you with this. I'm going to help you.
Yes, I would do it.
100,000, I'd change everything in my life. Right? For real. Listen to me. Listen to me.
50,000.
Listen
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
For Nabisco, I do it.
Fucking Triscuits.
I'm going to help you. We're not-
Triscuits, motherfucker.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I would.
Why not, right?
if Palmolive came to me and said, listen, $30,000, you got to change your whole social.
Absolutely.
I'd have a fucking apron with an old lady, and I'd be like this, soaking in Palmolive.
Soaking, crushing wheat thins.
I know that. Do you remember being like 12 and you're like, how much money would it take you to suck dick? And you're like,
12?
$5
I did it last week.
million.
I literally did it last week. That was a conversation.
It's a valid
I had.
question.
And now you're like, $2,500 is a lot of fucking money.
Could you
You'd
just pay
suck-
my...
Wait a second. Stop.
2,500.
Everybody. 2,500.
That's like a state tax refund.
Like I said, you're gay. Listen, $2,500 is a date. Like that's a few. All right, give me that hat. Wow,
I was waiting.
Right.
Oh,
I
interesting.
didn't think you were
what kind
done.
of date, Bobby?
What kind of
I was date. I tried to sneak out of it, but I was like, you know what? Let me just join the club.
Committed. Yeah.
Let me just get my hat back.
Why not?
2,500.
Yeah, I would do it for if someone paid my data overages for a month. I
So-
think I would suck dick.
What? No, we're not talking about sex.
Oh, no. What? Oh, did we move on?
Just data overages.
Not even the basement.
You'll never be allowed at his house ever.
His wife is.
Absolutely.
Now he's on board with it. It's not just his wife.
Fuck.
No, I mean, I would do $1 million. Yeah, buy my mom a house. You know, all the nice things. Yeah, I mean, it's just Stabby Baby's like a fun thing I fuck around with, but it would cost me money.
Right.
You can always go back to it.
We'll turn it into like a subscriber base. What do you have to pay?
Just turn into gay porn. Like, who am I kidding?
Make it
Just
like
be
Tidal.
gay porn.
Here's another question. Interesting question about that, Stabby. What if it takes off? What if that guy becomes something?
That's interesting.
What if that now you have to become that guy?
Right. I've kind of thought about this because it's like I've also thought about like things I'd like to do as that character because I think it is funny. There's a funny thing about
Like
it.
get fucked by a guy.
Like just have sex with a man anonymously off Craigslist.
Have Mateo just fucking open up that fucking perfect ass.
Mateo.
Looks
The
pretty
best
good.
ass
It's
I've ever
unbelievable.
seen.
Yeah. Nice
I want
hog,
to
too.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I just want to
Meaty.
suck it. What? No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I can't come over now.
Yeah. Please edit me out this podcast.
I was never here.
I was never here.
Right. I can't go back to the hood after this shit.
You can go back to a certain part of the hood.
Right. The Aquarius is going to kill me.
You can go to back to the hood, make some money now.
Hey, yo, you on that podcast talking about sucking
Sucking
dick?
ass, man. Right. I get the Godfather to talk on my behalf. Talk to these motherfuckers, man.
You a homeboy or a queer boy? So, like, would you become that guy? Would you?
I mean, the guy. Who is the guy? It's just
I don't know. You create him. Who is
Like
he?
you're known as
That's
a fat
good,
guy.
That's
Do
a
you
good
perform
question.
naked?
Who is he?
Yeah.
Who is the guy?
I think it's the idea is just like just a fat guy that wants to be a model who's taking it seriously. Who's like, I don't care my physical limitations.
Right.
I'm gonna work it. Like I think it'd be funny to do like I thought an
So
idea. to do a fake
you're an
reality show.
overweight model.
Right.
that
I'm really trying to be a
embraces
model.
Plus size
Exactly.
Right.
model. Plus
Plus
size.
size model.
Plus size male model.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
What
You
if
know?
Dove
I like
came to
that.
you with a contract?
I would love it. That would be
Dove is
beautiful.
nice.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm looking
Have
for.
you
Are you
ever-
kidding me?
Have you ever tried to get somebody to sponsor Staffy Baby?
I'm trying. I mean, I want to get my
And why don't
followers
you
keep
have
growing.
Why don't you have shirts?
No, you need a calendar.
Yeah, the calendar's in the works.
Oh,
actually.
there you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
Calendar's one.
Calendar's in the works.
Like a
I want to
card.
get a little bigger. I keep growing
You need
steadily.
money for the calendar?
Huh?
Do you need an investor?
I would let you if you want to be involved. You want to be an angel investor,
I'll be
Robert.
I'll be an investor, but I get profit shares.
Yeah, you get a couple points on the back end.
I get I get my money back.
Or
and
just
then
the
I
back
get-
end.
Just the back end.
I will promote it through Riotcast
I love it.
and my podcast, and I will pay for some. I'll pay for some of it.
Yes, let's.
Yeah?
let's
Wanna
talk
do
about
that?
this. Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, all right. Let's talk about that.
But yeah, so I don't know. I want to get to like a couple more followers and get it a little.
How many you
bigger.
got?
I got like 7,000 right now.
Right. I remember you had hundreds.
I had when I first went on your show, I had 150 like something.
Yes.
And then it was like it kept growing. So yeah, this time last year I had like whatever. So
Yeah.
thank you, Bob, put me on the map with that one, and then just kept growing.
No, but I think it's a ballsy move because you have to commit to it. Like you said, you're committed to it, but it does have a backstory. There does have there is a life there.
Yeah.
But either in like anything good, you either hate it or love it.
Right.
I think if you know what I mean.
Right.
I think if everybody loves it, it's gonna.
It's bad, yeah.
Well, yeah, I think so. I think you're gonna find someday that's gonna crumble.
Right.
Something's
Right.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
But if people hate it or love it, and whatever side is more or less,
Yeah.
you have something.
Right,
And definitely with Stavy Baby, it's crazy because I look at some of them, I'm like, oh fuck, I never want to see that again. But I go back because I'm like, I just gotta look one more time.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like seeing a perfect dick. It's like I'm not gay. I don't want to. That's a dick. Let me see that one more time.
Right.
Oh my god, it's awesome. What is that gonna?
You don't want to look at it. You want to close your eyes and touch it.
No,
You know,
I don't want
what?
to touch. Jesus
What?
Christ.
I thought we were finally on the same page.
Listen, well, all right. Really, we're at an hour here. I want to make sure that I want to thank all the people that join the premium members. The premium members are the best. We have the new show coming up there. I got a one-on-one with Paul Verzi that's up there now. The Creeps with Kids show's up there. We have another show. The fucking Yankee Swap Christmas is up there with the regulars.
awesome.
That's going up. So if you want to become a premium member, all you have to do is go to the app. Get the app. iOS, Android, the Robert Kelly podcast. You know what, dude? App. Find it, download it for free, become a member. It's $1.99 a month, and you get all the backlogged episodes. If you don't join, all the new episodes are free. But if you join, you get hundreds, around 300 and something, 400 episodes that you can listen to all the time. And you also get these special little episodes that I do, the one-on-ones and the special editions like the Yankee Swap. So become a member, join, get the app free, and then become a premium member right now. If not, hey, whatever. Enjoy this one. And what else? There's sponsors. I'll put them in right here after he's done laughing. And there you go. So anyways, I'm going to kind of wrap this up. We're all hungry, right? I have menus somewhere. I don't know. Oh, I have them right here. We get some Chinese food delivered, huh?
No.
Why?
No Chinese, Bob. We've been doing real
We
good.
get Mugu Gai Pan.
Let's go get salads.
Let's go to my mom's house. We'll get some Pakistani
Let's go
food.
get salads.
Buddy, Mugu Gai Pan.
No,
No.
it's not good.
Why is it not good?
It's not good.
Dude, here's the
They
problem
got
with
the
you.
oils.
Buddy, here's the problem with you. First of all, oil's okay. Oil, you just said oils. Like, that's
Canola
bad.
oil.
It's fine.
Their
Baby
weird
oil.
Chinese oil that's been in the fryer forever.
Buddy,
oil's shit.
this is what
It's
bugs
always
me
good.
about you.
Baby
You
oil
ready?
never hurt
Let's hear
nobody.
it, let's hear
This is
it.
what bugs me about Fatty Bumbalati, okay? Is that when you, right,
Yes.
when you pick and choose what you want, it's good. We got to fight about wings about this.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, you fuck.
I stand
okay?
by it.
No, you're wrong. I can have wings. I can have hot sauce. Hot sauce.
You were sick. That was the point
no
of contention.
You said,
You were
dude, wing.
sick.
You wanted to go get fucking.
None of us are here anymore. It's a wang argument. We all just leave. Drive safely. Drive safely. Have a good show tonight.
Listen, your wings are not fattening.
Yeah, they
Well,
are. They're
they are.
fucking fried.
Who said that? No, listen. The diet. Listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to hear this. Okay. What's your name again?
Umar.
I'm not calling you that. Listen, Joey. Omar. Joe, listen to me. The wings, the diet I'm on is no sugar, no grains. I can't have carbohydrates or sugars. Mm-hmm. Now, the wing sauce can have sugar in them, but a hot wing sauce, right, or just a dry, has nothing. Or
Yeah.
an Old Spice, whatever. That's, it's
Damn,
Old
you
Bay.
did a lot of research into
So
this.
I really did. Now, the oil, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's not. They fry the wing with no breading. As long as there's no bread, it's just the wing itself.
Okay.
A naked wing, dried, is fine for me to eat.
Okay.
I can have a wing.
Okay.
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 I can have vegetables. Okay.
That's not an
Yeah, that's
no
not
one's-
an
it's
issue.
Hang
not
on.
the same thing at
I
all.
have vegetables.
Very different.
A
two
Mughal
things.
Gai pan is vegetables
Okay.
and chicken.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
It is. Now,
Okay.
if I get the sauce on the side, right, and dip, I'm better off.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
sauce.
You want to go get a salad?
I think a salad's good.
Are these two getting salads?
Maybe.
It kind of seems like a drug addict trying to convince us weed isn't a real drug.
Yeah. Well, what Bobby's
Actually, weed's not a real.
All right.
Well, Bobby is conveniently
Right. If I dip my crack,
As long as it's not cut with
no,
anything.
right, yeah. Uh-huh.
Here's what Bobby's conveniently leaving out. This wasn't late night where we had no options. This was 10 a.m. in the morning. He wanted to drive to a Buffalo Wild Wings
Everything's open.
and wait for them to open. He wanted to get it for breakfast. Okay? So that's
First
what
of
we
all-
could have gone and
Just wait
got
for the roll
fucking
to get up.
eggs. Started our day with a nice spinach omelet, had
Karen, here's
energy,
the deal.
and he was sick. That's not good for you.
I want to just let you know that you're a rat.
I trusted you, motherfucker.
I trusted you. And you fucking
Right.
told these
This is supposed to be cradle to the grave, motherfucker.
You're just a fat
You're dead to me, Stabby, baby. You're
Oh,
dead.
yeah, you're a fucking dead. You take your poster and stick it right up
Right.
your ass.
Wait in the Buffalo Wild
Absolutely.
parking lot.
Eat Mughal Gai
Listen,
pan
man.
over your dead body. Son of a bitch.
All right, so what do you? Where do we go for lunch?
My mom's house.
I'm not going to
I'm
your
kidding.
Oh,
We'll do a little yelping. We'll do a quick yelp. I'm sure there's stuff around. Get a nice
what?
salad.
Go to Hamden.
We went last night to Honey Pig. You had no problems with those sauces.
We had. We had very few sauces,
Buddy,
limited sauce.
I've never seen somebody dip.
It's
Dude,
bean
you took
paste.
you took my sauce. You took my sauces.
Now the floodgates are open. Now the fat floodgates.
So you can eat barbecue?
Yeah.
You can do barbecue?
Where's barbecue?
It's sugary though. That the American barbecue's tough because all their sauces.
Oh, you're
are
right.
sugary.
They are sugar based.
Opposed to
What?
Korean.
what? Oh.
Korean barbecue. It's
That's just straight up meat. That's fine.
meat and like a spicy sauce.
Oh God, where do you want it? What are we getting? Salads. I'm just gonna go with sleep. I'd rather sleep. I'd rather just
I'll do
shut
a
my
quick
body
Yelp.
down.
On the
I'll do a
next
quick Yelp
episode
and
of Sauce It Up. Stabby baby will give his views on.
Yeah, we should start a sauce-based podcast.
It's just sauces, man.
Let's just all get Bravo
Let's
turkey
get some.
Get them
sandwiches.
there you go.
What is that?
Fourth time, baby.
We go to a Panera and get a salad.
Panera.
No, fuck Panera,
has,
dude.
Why?
What are we, soccer moms eating at Panera?
Dude,
gotta be
Panera
healthy.
has great salads.
They do have good salads.
And they have great cream of broccoli soup.
They do.
Dude, don't
Can I
eat
have
their
that?
Yes, you
soup.
can.
No, you can't,
No, you
fatty.
can't. It's cream
flour,
based.
cream based.
All right.
Has
Why
flour
did you
in
set
it.
me up like that?
Because you fucked me in front of all these people. I got you,
Not
fatso.
as bad as waiting for a Buffalo Wild Wings to open.
Right.
That's crazy.
You know, nobody likes you, Joey. Not even your students. All right, and Brian.
That's on the
Brian's
record.
never painting you.
In my head, I'm like, is he a little bit serious?
Oh, I love you, Joey.
Dude, like, me and like
Mean the
couple other
world to me,
comics
Joey.
will be texting like in a group chat, and one of them will say something mean about me, and then I have to send them an individual text like, "You're just kidding, right?" Because that's how low my self-esteem
Oh,
is.
validation.
What
I
a
think we
pussy.
all listen, man. This is the best part of our comments. We all have these egos that will allow us to get on stage after anybody, anywhere, shit, or 10,000 people or 5 people that want to kill you, and still go up and try to be funny.
Yeah.
And have the ego. I can do it, but we're also like. We have the worst self-esteem
Oh,
of anybody.
oh my
walking down.
God, totally.
It's when these two worlds collide.
Yeah.
Is when you get good comedy. But
Right.
we're literally the worst of the worst
Absolutely.
of narcissistic egomaniac and just the most insecure people walking this fucking
Yeah.
planet in the same human being. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's awful.
Yeah, it is.
It
awful.
sucks.
Well, not as much for me because my self-esteem is better than yours because of where I'm at in the business.
I thought we were gonna relate. No,
Right.
you're shitting on me.
Go ahead and reel it in, Joey.
Just reel it in, Joey.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
Pick up a couple extra shifts at school. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's not
absolutely.
comedy's
Right,
not
right,
gonna.
right.
Yeah,
Get
you
ahead
should
of
try
ourselves.
for
I got a master's
principal
degree to
position.
be called a faggot by second grade.
I'm not deleting that. That's on you.
That's
Leave it in.
Umar Khan.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
He works at PS number.
I'm not
624.
deleting it. Please.
Right.
shut up.
Oh, my name is Joey.
It's Joey.
The last 4 of his social.
Now I'm legit scared.
No,
Yes, you should
No,
be,
I'm
Joey.
fine. I'm fine.
Well, listen, this has been a great podcast. I want to thank Joey for coming on.
You're welcome.
Joey, what do you got coming up, buddy?
I will be at the Auto Bar on December 10th. I'm featuring there at downstairs room, and then once a month I host a showcase show that's really good. I'm having New York comics come down. Tim Dillon was supposed to do it, but he had to bail. But
Where is it?
it's at Joe Squared Pizza.
Joe's.
Yeah, Joe
that
Squared.
hilarious?
Joey squared.
No, it's great.
No,
We've sold
yeah.
out every
It's
month.
great. Yeah,
we
it's
sold
a
out
great show.
every
You're
month.
not getting it. I called you Joey.
Joe Squid.
Oh, I didn't get
You
it.
really are a teacher.
You're going to end up dead
It's,
and shot.
yeah, it's called Gin and Jokes at Joe Squared. We're there the first Thursday of every month. Look us up on Facebook. Yeah,
Oh, it's good, man.
it's a great room, man.
Killer
We s-
show.
Yeah.
I did it a couple months ago.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's-
Yeah.
all right, cool.
yeah.
Maybe we
Check
should
it out.
we should come down and do what's that other room we were gonna do?
Big Hunt.
We should do the Big Hunt,
Dude.
and then we should do his show.
Do
on
my show on Thursday and come do Big Hunt on Friday,
We should
Saturday.
do that.
Let's do it.
Let's try to get that money right.
Let's
Wait.
do it.
Yeah, for real. I would love that.
Cool.
That'd be great. That'd be great. All right, thanks, brother. What's your Twitter? You got your Twitter?
Yeah,
Or do you
it's
wanna
Umar
not give that up?
_A_con.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
And Brian, what do you got, buddy?
I'm working on a actually, it's already done, but I don't know when they're going to release it. I worked on a podcast cover for Phil Hanley and Joe Mackey and Sam Morril.
Yeah.
He showed you that, right? Did
Yeah.
he bounce it off you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I love it. I
So,
gave him a couple notes.
Yeah. So
And,
he may come back to me with some tweaks, but
Yeah.
that one's fun.
What's it called again?
Keeping Joe.
Yeah.
So it's all about keeping Joe from leaving
Yeah,
the actual podcast. It sounds like.
Yeah, we're looking at that for Riotcast right now.
Oh, cool!
So,
Excellent.
We're checking it out, but yeah, I love the artwork.
And
so that's great.
I'm working on a poster that you don't know you're doing, an event, a charity that you're not aware of in Boston. So there will be an illustrated Bob Kelly poster coming soon.
Maybe we'll I have ideas for the. You remember the Sopranos photo where they had the whole cast in it, and he was just sitting there?
Yeah, sure.
I wanted to do that for the YKWD with all of course, the core comics.
Yeah.
And then on the and they just goes out and out and out into comics with me.
Yeah.
Of course, being Tony Soprano in the middle, and then I wanted to do something like that. I don't know if she talked to you about that. Debbie talked to you about that?
She got in touch, said, "Hey, would you do something?" I said, "Yeah, we can do something," and that was about it.
I think we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
It's something for the pod. We'll see about it. All right, great. Well, dude, thanks for coming on, man.
Appreciate it, man.
I love your
It's been
work,
fun.
man, and I love that you love it. That's the greatest thing. That you
Yeah,
love
it's
doing.
fun,
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. It's great, and you help comics out a lot, man. I tell you, when you can put that image up and people respond to it.
Yeah, a lot of it's like, oh, I could do better than that, and it's like I don't even need to spend that much time on it, and it's like, I did a thing and I immediately regretted it. I said, I put it on Twitter and Instagram. I said, all right, 5-minute flyers. Give me what you're doing, and I'll do it in 5 minutes. I mean, give or take.
Yeah.
And I immediately got too bombarded. So I said, all right, it's cut off. I had to take it down. I did about 7 of them. And I was like, I can't do this. It's gonna be like. And I was only up for like a couple hours.
Right.
I was like, I can't do this.
Right.
I'm stressed.
Doing 23-minute flyers.
So I was like, I'm just gonna do one. I'm just gonna try that out. It's more of a promotion thing, and I think I'm gonna try some more similar things that aren't as stressful as far as getting too many requests immediately.
Wednesday night, 8:30, Subway. Subs.
Exactly.
$1 shrimp scampi pizza. And I'll take the hat.
I literally left it on, and then you fucking. You saved me.
I know.
All right, man.
At Comedy Artwork
At Comedy
on most social media things. At Comedy Artwork.
Thank you for coming on, brother.
Appreciate you
Hope you had
inviting
a
me,
good
man.
time. What do you got, brother?
My mom's basement. I'll be there.
Do you live in your mom's
Subway?
basement?
No, not anymore.
Did you live in your mom's basement?
My grandmother's basement.
Really? What
It
happened?
was
to
a
you?
very depressing time.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Why?
There was no windows down there.
There's no windows in the basement.
No. And
So
I was going through shit. It was weird.
Yeah, I mean, look at man. I used to live my grandmother's basement. There was no windows, but I used to like it.
Yeah.
It was just at my grandma's house. I had the TV down there, like a little chair. You could sleep on the couch. You didn't
Beat off next to the water heater.
just that fucking angry snakes.
That's more like hear people flushing upstairs.
You didn't like it, huh?
No.
Sad? Were you there because you couldn't afford to get anywhere else?
Yeah, pretty much.
Really?
I mean, I'm still there. I mean, I own the house now. She died.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah. So I could
She
move.
gave you the
I
house,
moved
though?
upstairs. Yeah.
You own it?
Yeah.
You have to pay the taxes?
Yeah. It's a weird situation.
Can you afford it?
No.
So what are you going to do?
Stealing electricity.
Buddy, don't say that on my show because I don't want to have to go to court. For
This
you.
really is a wire-themed episode.
It
That's
really
the- you
It
gotta-
really
you
is.
gotta-
Buddy, are you
We got
kidding?
so sad.
Are you kidding me? You said, can I just say something? You bought the house. I mean, she passed away
Yeah.
of natural causes,
Mhm.
right?
I
And
killed her.
I ain't staying in the basement no more. Yo, Nanny, come down here for a sec. Push her,
Buried her down there.
Push her face against the hot
Come here,
pipe.
Gwendolyn. Let me talk to you, Gwendolyn.
Let me ask you. So she passed away, and she left the house to you.
Well, black people don't leave stuff to people. We just was like, I'm here now and it's mine.
I don't know if that's how the law works.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if that's-
Black law.
my name's on the deed, whatever.
So it's your house.
Yeah,
So are there other family members living there?
unfortunately.
Is that the problem?
Yeah.
So did you move somebody in the basement?
Nobody's in the fucking basement anymore.
Nobody's in the-
I didn't want to put that on anybody
So
else.
everybody lives together, and you have a hard time living with these other people.
Yeah.
And does everybody chip in to pay the bills?
They
So
suck.
how you paying the taxes?
Hosting in Magoobies.
Yeah, Osam Magoobies, whatever I could pull together.
What other job do you
and,
have?
Do I really want to talk? This shitty. It's like a. It's not shitty. It's great. It's a great job.
It's a really great place to work.
It's a great place. You told me about it.
Yeah. And they're very supportive of me doing comedy. They really try to.
And they came to the show.
They come to the show. Oh. You know, white people. They don't have to be that nice to me, but they are.
Because white people are nice, man.
They can
We're
be.
not bad people.
No, not all.
We're not, man. There's a very small majority that are fucking terrible, and they get a bad rap.
You said majority.
A small majority.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh, I thought he did it on
small.
purpose. That was funny. Yeah.
Shut up, Joey.
Shut up, Joey.
The alt-right.
Yeah.
Listen, buddy. Are you gonna be all right?
No,
After the show, I'm worried.
everything's fucking great, man.
Everything's great right now.
I'm living my dream. I'm working on doing this shit, man. I'm a comic.
Well, let's not get. I mean, okay. But,
Not put the car in front of the horse.
let's say you're a floor manager first. But no.
I'm MCing, you know.
That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff, as I would, people say. No, dude.
Keep your head up.
Are you trying to get the fuck out of here? Or are you just trying to get better here?
I want to go wherever I can go. I don't want to just leave Baltimore altogether.
Are you gonna?
But I want to travel.
When you leave that house, are you going to leave that house to them, or are you going to sell it?
No, I feel like I'm the most responsible nigger I know.
Wow,
So
I'd love to name the podcast that.
I would love to. Can't.
I don't think I can.
Right.
So
What the
I feel like
fuck?
it's up to me to like improve everything. So I can't just walk away.
I think that was an ill-placed N-word.
It was very ill-placed. I'm offended. I closed my jacket when he said, "Oh my, is it drafty in here?"
No, 'cause, there's like a lot of black families that gone through the same thing. Like their dead parents' name is still on the house. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like,
But
if
you're
they-
the best one.
Yeah, I'm like the best,
Best
out of all
one,
that.
what?
Right here we go.
Best grandson.
Like, I call myself black, but I'm in a nigger situation, so I have to describe it.
For the love of God, you say it like a white
All right,
person.
you're not going to
He really
Jason's.
does.
You're not going to Jason's house
I'm walking
anymore.
with Jason's house either.
He's really landing at ER. He's really sticking it. Where's the A? Where's the A? It should be a term of endearment.
Yeah, dude,
It's like Mississippi burning or some
you,
shit.
you're saying it like a guy from Comic-Con would say it. All right. Well,
But I'm
yeah.
doing his show.
Yeah.
January.
Plug your
January.
Thursday.
that's great, man.
I'm also doing Towson University January 15th.
That's great.
My Twitter is Valance Michael. Instagram Val Kilmore. I think that's clever.
That's kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's not clever. It's cool.
It's cool.
Instagram, best nigga.
Best nigga I
The
know.
best nigga I know. Underscore.
That's a Snapchat, actually.
That
yeah.
is Snapchat.
That's going to be your autobiography title.
Yeah, but the N word spelled with the @ symbol.
Yeah.
Like,
Best naga I know.
all right, go ahead.
What else?
I don't know. It's a lot.
That's it.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna survive though.
I hope so.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I hope, dude. I hope so.
Yeah.
You will. You'll survive, dude.
Yeah.
You seem like a very resourceful.
I got a
One.
No. Shut up.
very resourceful one of you.
Dude, I think we found a loophole just now.
Absolutely.
This is great. I'm going to use this all the time.
It's a cheat code.
It was fun.
Cheat code.
It was fun hanging out with
fucking one of
you
you.
couple ones.
All right, on to the next one.
Oh, shit.
What's up, man?
What's up?
What do you got going?
Yeah, Jason Weems here. Tons of colleges, clubs. The easiest way is make it simple. Go to jasonweemscomedy.com.
Yeah.
That's WEEMS.
Yep.
And Instagram's Jason Weems Comedy, and Twitter's at JWeems Comedy.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I hope you get back on stage soon and start. Because I went through that same stuff,
Yeah.
man. Where it was like I was at the Cellar, I was hosting a lot, I was improvising a lot, and then I go on the road, and I had around 30, 45 minutes maybe. I didn't do an hour.
Yeah.
So I was doing a lot of improv. My improv right up front.
Mm-hmm.
Just what's up, boom, bang, boom. And I had to stop
and just go into my jokes as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
Because I had to learn to make the jokes as strong as the improv. So when I can dip in and out, and they don't know where it is.
Yeah,
I think
the flow doesn't
that's the key.
change.
I mean, look, there are some guys who just improv.
Yeah.
And they do it well. But I don't know. I think it's at a point.
It caps off.
I don't know. You're just leaving yourself out there.
Right,
I think
right.
learning how to become a better joke, a better performer, a better joke writer, learning that the structures and how to do it, I think is important.
Yeah, because even my jokes come about organically.
Yes.
I don't write anything. It's just me
Yeah.
talking shit. It typically comes out of a riff.
Yeah, but you should learn how to maybe fucking structure that a little bit.
Right.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I never saw Patrice with a notepad either.
Yeah.
But he had an amazing memory.
Got you.
And he did his jokes. When he did his jokes, he allowed for that freedom in there, but he could do it just the joke.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And his jokes were so fucking powerful. And so slow. The buildup was so slow sometimes. You're like, what the fuck? This is going to
Where's
be
it
funny.
going?
And then all of a sudden, bam, 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 bam,
Right.
bam. And you're like, what the fuck?
Just
So,
happened.
yeah.
Absolutely.
That's good, man. Well, nice to meet you, bro.
Likewise.
All right, I'll see you later. What's up with you, Stavi, baby?
Stavy Baby on Instagram, on Twitter, Stav Comedy. Also, listen to Come Town, coming to Riotcast pretty soon.
That's
probably.
gonna fucking fly with NBC and Nabisco.
Yeah, we're talking about Stavy Baby. I'm on a podcast called Come Town.
Right. Come cul-de-sac.
Brian's actually going to do the poster for that
What?
real soon.
What?
Yeah. We're going to be dripping in jizz. Is that friendly enough for you? So yeah, and then also
Why Come Town? Can we just change it now?
It's not happening.
Look, I'm going
It's
to tell
too
you this. I've told you this story. I told you what's going to happen. You'll never be able to promote it on TV.
Yeah.
Well, when Riotcast, the network that I own
Right.
with my friend, when I first joined it, it was called Glory Hole Network.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm on Red Eye one night, and like, what do you want me to promote? I was like, I'm on my new podcast is on Glory Hole. Whoa, 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 whoa! You can't say that. And I was like, oh my god! I immediately changed it to Riotcast.
Yeah.
Because I'm not fucking. You know what I mean? It's like I want to do shit above my podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, where you can promote something. You're never.
Yeah, but that's fine. What are you going to do?
I don't know. Change the fucking name. And
That's what you're
fucking
gonna
move
do.
and become bigger in the business.
I guess. But
if Zach Galifianakis was between two pussies, he would have changed it. I think that was the original name.
That seems
And it was
really
just
cool.
ladies naked with their big bushes. He changed it to ferns.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know, dude.
I'll have to
I
think
mean, it's
about
just a thought.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you have a lot of. I know you have a lot of Come Town fans, and the show is really popping off.
Right.
And you're like, oh, you know, and that's why they kind of like it.
I think that's the problem. Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah,
like
but
that's-
fuck them.
I don't know. I feel like we're too. I don't necessarily disagree with you, but I think it's part of what makes.
I really
podcast
hope you
interesting.
get success this year, like
so, too.
incredible success, and you have to dump it all. I hope you have that decision. I hope my phone rings late at night. I don't know what to do. Me and Nick are working hard. We're making good money, but I mean they're offering me a lot. This is gonna be a great job. I get to work with Will Sasso. I love Will
They're
Sasso.
rebooting Mad TV.
Joe Osteen. Me and
Hopefully
Joe.
you'll never have to make that decision. But
Yeah.
it's a great show. It's kicking off, so make sure you check him out. And again, go to become a premium member. Get the app, iTunes, Android, the YKWD app. Join $1.99 a month. If you haven't done it yet, just fucking do it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Just do it. Stop not doing it. Stop what you're doing right now and just go do it. Anyways, the ones who joined, I love you to death. You guys are the best fans in the world. I love when you see these guys at shows and you heard them on this show. You know what I ask you to do. You go up and you tell them you heard them on the YKWD. And you make sure you follow us, our comedy. See us live, because that's what we really do. These shows, we do these podcasts to entertain you in between what we really do, and that's stand-up comedy. So come see us live. Support live comedy, and we'll see you next time. You guys are the best. You know what, dude? Podcast. Dude, podcast. Dude, podcast. Dude, podcast.